Man, tribe up, tribe up.
Boom shakalaka!
Welcome to the House of Cons. I'm Black Jack. Salute to everybody in the house one more time. We vibing out on the Shabbat. Early in the morning. Had a goody Mo B on the intro, gutter butter, and then we hit it off with that park. It ain't easy. For those who want to know what the sounds we rocking. And old Bree just told y'all, boy, it ain't easy being us, boy. It ain't easy being us, boy. Hey, it is what it is, though. I don't think it was ever meant to be, you know. The House of Israel, you know, had some problems within that we had to deal with. And right now we finding our way back home, Anaga salute. Title of the show today, Freedmen rolls, where we come from. Where we come from, Anaga salute. Tribal. I know a lot of our people call themselves, hey, we call BS Podcast in the house. Tribal salute, we call BS Podcast. I know a lot of our people call themselves ADOS. And y'all, we know what ADOS mean, right? Y'all, we know what it mean. I mean, they call us that. Some of our own people call us that. I don't call myself an ADOS because I got a deeper understanding than mainstream history. You know, the mainstream history ain't accurate. So I don't call myself an ADOS or African American or a black person for that matter. I call myself neither of those things. But we know what they mean. But do we really know what they mean? Do we really know what it means? Alright, so this one thing I want to talk about. What does ADOS mean? What does these terms mean that we call ourselves and that other people call us? Hey, we call podcasts called the morning session. Salute. Yeah, we do a morning session on the Shabbat sometimes. It all depending on what's on my schedule. A lot of times we do a lot of morning sessions on the Shabbat. Yeah, these terms they call us and they label us. You know, we're looking at the thumbnail from a third eye point of view, and the title of the show is Freedmen Rolls, where we come from. And for those that ain't know, Freedmen, everybody be talking about, man, where do we come from? Which is Zimbabwe. What about Nigeria? You know, Nagas be kind of lost. Nagas be like, where's Waldo? Nagas be lost, like with arrows pointing everywhere, trying to figure out where we came from. They be going to the wrong people, asking questions. They be going to eat. This is the funny thing about it. The Nagas go to the colonizer for the answers about where we come from. The Nagas want to rely on the colonizer to tell us the truth. Hey, one general in the house, tribe boss, salute. Hey, one general, boy, I might hit the junkyard, boy. I might hit the junkyard today, boy. What you want to do, boy? What you want to do? But yeah, they tell us these things, but when we look at the story and we get a deeper understanding of what's going on, we got to put two and two together for ourselves and connect the dots. So the title of the show, Freedmen, where we come from, a lot of our people call themselves ADOS. A lot of people all call themselves African Americans, but freedmen is the more accurate description if you want to really go there, if you want to go that route. And we're gonna take it that route today because I targeted this title for a specific. I say Freedmen Roll, where we come from, because people want to know where do we come from. Zimbabwe? No, Naga, your ass came from the Freedmen Roll. Yo, they snatched your granddad ass off the Freedmen Roll, and here you go today. But they told you think you were ADOS. So since you believe you were ADOS, for you to be running around here today, I mean those people that's been here since, I'm talking about the Nagas that been here prior to the 1800s, before the 1800s. Your ancestors been here early 1800s. I'm talking to you Nagas. They call you ADOS. They called you freedmen. So if you believe you were ADOS, you have to be a descendant of a freedman. Your ancestors got freed one day if you believe the mainstream narrative, right? They freed the slave in 1865. So you Nagas, your ancestors became freed men and women, right? That's what you come to the belief for, right? They freed the slaves in 1865. Now we got a bunch of niggled freedmen running around. And in 2024, not quite 200 years later, we got descendants of these nigglets. Because it ain't even been 200 years. It's only been 159 years since 1865. Do the math. It's only been 159 years since 1865. That's just about 3 generations or so. So you knockers would be the descendants of the freed slaves, right? If you believe you was an ADOS, you believe you were ADOS, and you would be the descendants of a freed slave, or AKA a freedman. The freedman. So your ancestors should probably end up on a freedman roll somewhere, right? Well, what is a freedman roll exactly? That's the next question. See, I don't just start with the questions. I always had a whole. My grandma tell you, I always got a whole lot of questions. You say, Blackjack, if I'm an ADOS, my ancestors would have to be freedmen, and they would have to be on a freedman roll. Well, Blackjack, what is a freedman? That's my next question. What is a freedman? What is a freedman roll? Now we getting somewhere. Because when you look up what a freedman is and what a freedman roll is, it don't match up with the ADOS story. It don't match up with the African diaspora. There was no Africans on freedmen rolls. Let's get that clear. The freedmen rolls did not include Africans. They included Negroes, but not Africans. We're going to go there. Because like I say, we're looking at this thumbnail too from Third Eye Report. Y'all see what it is? A couple nigglets, man. That's all I got to say. We're looking at the ADOS Advocacy Foundation. They got pop-ups. So ADOS stands for the American Descendants of Slavery. Okay, so ADOS, maybe that is kind of accurate. Somewhat accurate, right? Calling you an American, not an African. See, if they would have said the African Descendants of Slavery, then I would have highly disagreed. Enoch's 0407 in the house. They're saying the American Descendants of Slavery. See, if your ancestors came from Africa, you wouldn't even be an African American. You would be the African descendant of slavery. This Advocates Found is a grassroots organization. All right, so why an eye toward the origins of these asymmetric outcomes located in the institution of slavery? Or our organizational priorities, our organization prioritizes reparations for descendants of chattel slavery in the United States of America. So the descendants of slavery in the United States of America would be descendants of freedmen. But what exactly is a freedman? And why did they make a freedman roll? It's just a registry of Negro prisoners captured by the troops commanded by Major General Thomas S. Jessup in 1836 and 1837, before slavery ended, and owned by Indians who claimed to be free. Wait a minute, Indians who can't claim to be free? What you mean some Indians are not free? What you mean some Indians are slaves? How could that be? I thought they were red men. I thought the slaves were so-called black men. So for an Indian to be enslaved and to not be free, he had to be a Negro. It's saying owned by Indians or who claim to be free. They say you was either owned by Indians or you said, hey, I ain't owned by nobody, I'm free. Now to say you was owned by Indians is to say you part of a tribe. It's not to say you was a slave. Be careful what they're reading out to you, and owned by Indians. That mean a part of an Indian tribe, not owned by Indians. We looked at this one before. We're going to revisit it because we're going to go to something else. But we just want to point out a few things to get a clear understanding of what a freedman is. First off, a freedman is not an African. There are no African freedmen. So for you to be an ADOS, you cannot be African whatsoever. ADOS are not Africans. Freedmen were not Africans. There's no African freedman roll. Look it up. There's no European freedman roll. You know what kind of freedman rolls exist? Indian rolls. Jacob, tribe, town. Look, tribe, town, or owner. See, you a part of a tribe. You're not owned by Indians. You tell them, I'm part of a tribe. A modern day historian want to write owned by Indians. Now, we strolled through this before. This is families, right? We strolled through this before. This is a family, a whole tribe. Right here, even one group of Nagas, father, mother, and children, never had a white master. One of the most important and influential Negro characters among the Indian Negroes, not African Americans, not African Negroes, not black people, not black Americans, not FBA, Indian Negroes. You thought your grandma was lying to you? Man, why you gonna try your grandma like that? Talking about your grandma don't know what she was talking about. You idiot. Your grandma know way more than you. I wouldn't dare try my grandma talking about she don't know what she talking about. Another family, husband, wife, and children, the commander of the Negro force on the Outlacuchy, not the Zimbabwe, on the Outlacuchy. See, look, owned by Colonel Crowell. He must have been captured. Claimed he was owned by Colonel Crowell, but Nelly Factor said, hey man, he part of the tribe. Then they say he the best guide in the nation. He wasn't owned. He was hired by Colonel Crowell as a guide. He was hired. He was paid help as a guide, like the Seminole, like the Seminole Scouts, the Negro Seminole Scouts. These are guides. They are hired. They're not slaves and owned. They say this nigga hostile, either qualified to take the lead of the insurrection. These two Nagas over here, Prince and Tony. Prince, Tony, and Toby. The hostile nigga. The three hostiles. Now, we looked at this the other day. And there's no red man included. In addition to the above, also including the above, we also got 93 other Negroes. The properties of citizens were taken and by the troops. Look, they taken and something. Look, they cut out something. Look what they hid something. They hid something right there. What they hid? What did they hide? Look, let's read it again. Note, in addition to the above 93 Negroes, the property of citizens were taken and blank by the troops. What are they hiding? They always trying to hide something from us, right? But I know we want a deeper understanding of who we truly are. And right now, all we got to do is go to the National Archives. Archives.gov. Archives.gov. Let me slide it down so y'all can see it. Hold on. Oh, it's going to add right. Alright. Yeah, it ain't going to add right. Let me get it back straight. They hijacking. Already. Yeah. Archives.gov. That's where we at right now. Archives.gov. And right here, though, what we looking at is the National Archives digitized index to the final roles of citizens and freedmen. Look, citizens and freedmen. Are they talking about the same people? He's a citizen and he's a freedman. See, you got to be careful when you're reading this stuff because they try to put stuff in the slick words. They put phony pictures up of a fake Indian and get your head gone. Got you thinking you some kind of African slave. Civilized tribes in Indian territory, the Dogs. What about the uncivilized tribe? It was way more than 5 Indian tribes. You know how many Indian tribes it was in Americas? It was over 500 nations. We got a book about it called 500 Nations. Salute. It was over 500 different tribes in the Americas. It was not just 5 civilized tribes. Hey, Dr. Kanagi in the house. Salute. It wasn't only 5 tribes. It was only 5 tribes that white people slid in. Salute. See, that's what y'all ain't seeing here. They call them civilized because they let the whites join. That's why these are the 5 civilized. These are the only tribes that had white people, had red men, had pale faces in these tribes. The other 495 tribes ain't have no pale faces. You don't believe me? Look it up. Like the Pequot. Indian Negroes. So of course they want to push you out and place themselves in. And this is this is historical documents. This is a government. It's archives.gov. This is a government site, and it's corrupted because they made this role. Who the government? Who is the colonizer government? Who are they to tell everybody who the real Indians is? Think about that. The colonizer saying, "Okay, we got it under control. Here's our list." Here's our final list of the real Indians. This is what the colonizers telling us. Like we supposed to believe them. Like we supposed to believe anything they say. You know what I'm saying? Who is the Dawes Commission to tell us who the real Indians is? Let's start right there before we get into it. Who are they to tell us who the real Indians is and who it ain't? By using this information from the index, which includes the name, tribe, enrollment number, researchers will be able to locate census cards, enrollment jackets, and land allotment jackets. Ancestry.com and Fold3.com have digitized and indexed census cards and enrollment jackets, while FamilySearch.org, that's the one we like to use, has digitized land allotment jackets. Since there currently is no electronic got index to the land allotment jackets, look, there's currently no electronic index to the land allotment jackets. Why? Because they owe people land. They not finna put that on the internet. They owe you niggas land. You know what I'm saying? The land was yours when they got here. Tribe and enrollment numbers are needed for a successful search. Yeah, tribe and enrollment numbers are needed for a successful search. Yeah, we get it. What about if we just search everything? We don't need nothing then, right? What about if we just say we'll just look at everything? You know what I'm saying? It's a nigga property anyway. It's our stuff. We just look it all over. Look, cover page. Look, Errata Chickasaw and Choctaw. Errata Cherokee. Errata Creek and Seminoles. What? Look, Choctaw by blood. Look. So we got Choctaw by blood. By blood. Now look. Choctaw by blood, 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 by blood. Look, now look. Newborn Choctaws by blood. Newborn Choctaws by blood. So they got 90 pages of Choctaws by blood. Look. Minor Choctaws by blood. Choctaws by marriage. Like white people and fake red men, they wasn't even Choctaws or something. They married, some naga started swirling. Some naga married a Becky and made her a Choctaw. Fuck the whole tribe. And Miriam Israel in the house, salute. Mr. Dark and Light, Mr. Dark Element in the house, salute. Nigga that want to marry a Becky. Keisha wanted to brag. And now we got Choctaws by marriage. Look, Choctaw Freedmen. Starts at 117, ends at what? A whole lot of pages. Down here at 150. So think about this. Let me tell you this. These are not the only nigglets. The Choctaw Freedmen ain't the only nigglets. Those are the nigglets they're saying are freedmen. Some of these Choctaw by blood are nigglets. This is what you don't understand. You thinking these Choctaw by bloods are red men. You are absolutely wrong. Because just like this road told us, these Indian Negroes had slaves, and they were Negroes owned by Indians. Just like this one. Indian Negroes captured. That's all you got. Look, this one of the main searches how you find shit. Indian Negroes captured. You want to go find some drop? Google Indian Negroes captured. That's all you got to do. Look, you visited often. We know. I know it by heart. You know, like on this one, remember, these Indian Negroes are Indian by blood. Jack Bowlegs, Nancy, Sancho. All these Indian Negroes are Negroes by are Indians by blood. And on page 2, you got more Negro Indians by blood. Indians by blood. And down here at the bottom, you got the slaves. Slaves are the citizens of Florida. These are the slaves, a very few number. These would be the freemen. They descendants would be the freemen. So when you say Indian Negroes, 151 and 14 slaves, and then we go back here, and you see Choctaw by blood, your brainwashed mind gonna tell you that's a red man, cause you brainwashed.
Your $5 ass down.
It ain't your fault. It ain't your fault that you got brainwashed. But you would be incorrect thinking these Choctaw by blood are red men. In fact, these were niggers. Except for the $5 ones that joined the tribe. Now look at this long list. We're gonna just stroll through for a minute. I'm gonna show y'all. I ain't gonna charge you for a book and all this and talking about, hey, if you wanna get this, man, buy my book. No, nigga, this shit free. If y'all buy my book, just cause I'm gonna be in that bit roasting this shit. Y'all it's gonna be entertaining, you know what I'm saying? You buy my book, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to sell you the information. I'm trying to sell you me. You know what I'm saying? My brand, Blackjack. You know what I'm saying? Look. So we got the Choctaws by blood. Let's stroll down. Show y'all some more. Choctaw Freedmen. Now we got the Chickasaw by blood. Chickasaw by blood. Bunch of nigglets in there. Newborn chicklets, bunch of nigglets. Cause you notice it was newborn Chickasaws. You didn't see no newborn Chickasaw Freedmen. It just newborn Chickasaw Freedmen. Whole lot of them. Cherokee by blood. Look, see, this is the Cherokee tribe is the biggest $5 tribe on the earth. Everybody know it. It's the biggest $5 tribe in America. Look how long this, because all these white people and fake Indians and $5 Indians, they was paying $5.
$5 ass down before I make change.
To get to the Dogs Commission to get on the Dogs Roll. That's why the Dogs Roll is corrupted. It is illegitimate, actually. There are some real Indians on there, our people, but anybody that's not a nigga that's on this road is not a real Indian. Straight up. This road is corrupted. It's tainted. They paid $5 to get in here. Look how many Cherokees on here. Cherokee by blood. All these white people talking about their grandparents was Cherokees. You MF and liar. Cherokee by blood. All these fake Cherokee by blood. All these fake ass Cherokees. I know this is loaded with $5 pretenders. Pretendian City. Cherokee by blood. Look at all these Cherokee by blood. And then you get down here, Cherokee Freedmen. You're saying, wait a minute, Blackjack. There's freedmen in every tribe. I know, niggas, I'm trying to make a point with this. Creek by blood. Some of you niggas ancestors are in this by blood. You gonna go only looking in the freedmen rolls, and you gonna say, man, Blackjack, I can't find my ancestors. You big dummy, because they're not on the freedmen part, dummy. Your ancestors probably were just Indian Negroes that owned slaves. And for those who don't understand, we say Indian Negroes who own slaves. Well, it's very clear. In fact, I'll show you how clear it is. It's very clear that it was going on even before Christopher Columbus funk ass came over here. It's very clear you niggas was enslaving each other. Very clear. I'll prove it to you right now. I started to use this for the thumbnail. I said, nah, I ain't gonna use this for the thumbnail on this one. Oh, my gallery not loading up. They hijacking. I load my damn gallery. It's just like low and slow as hell. Load my gallery, please. Downloads then. Working on it. What kind of computer this is telling me is work? Did my computer just tell me to slow down? I'm running the show. Now if you don't tell me to slow down, you need to work on it faster. Nah, I don't want to pull my gallery up for some reason. Cause the point I'm trying to make about these Indian Negroes who own slaves. Alright, so I ain't gonna be able to do this one right now. I can get it another way because I can get it another way because I already used it for a thumbnail. Let's go to my YouTube channel real quick. I'll pull up the image what I'm talking about. They say, oh, you slick bastard. We'll slow you down another way. Let's see. My channel. Go to my live streams. One of my editing history videos, I got the image that I'm going to refer to on it that I was trying to just pull up just then. This is a problem with having a bunch of videos, man. You gotta stroll through John to find shit. Right here. It's on this editing history video. Yeah, Negro Indians was already enslaving each other. It wasn't no Africans. It was you Indian Negroes, you Aztecs, Mayan Negroes, and all that, fighting and warring and enslaving each other. So I got a deep understanding when I look at this and I see the Indian Negroes and the slaves. All I think is, yep, that's accurate. Yep, That's accurate because it was on the mural before the colonizers even got here. I understand. I understand about Indian Negroes on the road and freedmen on the road. Some of y'all won't get confused thinking the Indians was red, man. No, all these was nigglets, nigga. So don't get lost in the sauce talking about, man, I looked at the Creek freedmen, man. I didn't find my, I thought my granddaddy was a Creek. No, your granddaddy was a Creek by blood, you idiot. I don't mean to call y'all the idiot, man. I'm just talking shit, y'all. I do that to make, I try to make stuff dawn on people, like try to make the light bulb click on when I say stuff like that. Don't take that and be disrespecting y'all. This is just me being an orator. Now we got the Seminoles. Seminoles by, look, now the Seminole tribe funny, look. Seminole by blood and a freedman. See what I told y'all? I just told y'all that. Only the freedmen. You better look at by the blood. Look, it ain't no only Seminole by bloods. They know all the Seminole was nigglets. So they want to call, they knew they were all nigglets by blood, but since they were just all nigglets, they want to call them freedmen. And the $5 Indians wasn't paying the $5 to get in the Seminole tribes. They was paying to get in the Cherokee tribe.
You big dummy.
Newborn Seminoles by blood, newborn Seminole freedmen. When they separated, that don't make sense. How's a newborn Seminole by blood and a newborn Seminole freedman, but all the Seminole by bloods was freedmen? So you say from your, all right, I'm trying to make one point with this. You nigglets ain't come from Africa. Your ass came from the Indian tribes. That's all I'm trying to say.
You big dummy.
You a freedman, huh? You a ADOS. There ain't no African freedman roll. All of it Indian rolls. And the 5 tribes just show a small percent. The 5 fake civilized tribes just show a small percentage. The other 495 nations was all nigglets too that they enslaved. These are the nigglets you don't get to read on the roll. So just because your ancestors ain't on none of these rolls, you probably wasn't in this tribe niglet. You probably was a Pequot niglet or something. You was a whole nother kind of niglet. Whole nother kind of niglet. Of course you ain't on no Cherokee roll or no Creek roll. You was a whole nother niglet tribe, nigga. It wasn't just no 5 tribes. What about all the uncivilized tribes? Look, see, they don't give you nothing on that. What was the most ruthless Indian tribe? The Comanche, Apache. It could have been an Apache Naga, Kiowa Naga. You looking on the Creek Freedman Road. See, we gotta have a deep understanding. We gotta. Hey, Aaron Jordan in the house. Hey, Instinct say Cherokee wasn't the conglomerate of the tribes. That's what they want to tell you. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe it. Israel was the conglomerate of the tribes for real. You know what I'm saying? The house of Israel. They told us Cherokee. See, all this making fake stuff up is to throw you off from the 12 tribes, the real tribes, who we really is. Yeah, all these other they naming us from different languages and shit, but man, it's deeper than this. It's deeper than this. Yeah, you was a Hebrew slave. Working like a Hebrew slave, huh? Yep. They telling you without telling you. Let's look at some of these roles though. Let's go. Let's start off with the first role, Choctaw by the blood. Cause see, these like y'all gonna have to investigate this on your own too. Cause we can't possibly go through all this in one live stream. Look, it's in alphabetical order. So all you gotta do is say, what's my last name? Whatever your last name start with, you know that the A is gonna be at the front. You see, James Adams, Abel Adams, all these names, Fred J. Arlington, Dora Arlington. So these is paid. They got the roll number and the name. Now, when you go to the second page, it's gonna be just a continuation of that. So you scroll down further. Let's see right down here. Now we in the B's. So whatever your last name, you know, if your name Barbara Bush, you need to be looking in the B's. See if your ancestors on here anywhere. You know you got an ancestor you was named after. Because certain names, see, this is what y'all don't understand. In our family, certain names and first names are repeated often. That's why you may see your name on it, not knowing it was your great 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 grandmother or great 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 grandfather. Or you may see your cousin name or your sister name, and you're like, damn, that's my sister name. That my sister name, Dora Boanon. I ain't saying all these are real Indians either, because we know $5 people got on these lists. We just saying if you was a niglet and you find your name, everybody else F you.
You big
Talking
dummy.
about y'all.
Your $5 ass down
You know,
before I
y'all
make
the
change.
fakers. This role only really applies to nigglets. If you want to find truth, you find the nigglets on these roles. Now the other group of nigglets that they call freedmen. It was so many of them that they said, you know what? We can't even just group them with everybody else, with the nigglets and everybody else that's mixed. We're going to just put them by themselves. You know what I'm saying? The Choctaw Freedmen. The undeniable nigglets. Let's go to the first page. Page 117. Like I said, it's going to be in the A's. Somebody put their last name in the chat. We'll go to your section. See if you think your ancestor was a Choctaw Freedman. You a niglet. Tell me your last name and we'll look. I see my last name Jackson. Let's see if we can go to the J's. Let's see if anybody in the J section of the Choctaw Freedmen. I ain't saying I was in the Choctaw tribe, but I'm just saying let's see if anybody got into my ancestry. But I got more than my family got. James, I got the Whites in my family, the Isums, Blandings. You got more than one. Your family name ain't just your name, nigga. You got several family names: Bevins, Draper, Baker. I got a bunch of names. So I got like, not to just look at my last name. I might want to look at my great great granddaddy on Savage James. I bet I see a Savage James on here, or nobody with his name. But I'm in the H's. Rhoda Homer Horton. All right, let's go back. Let's go to the next one. See if we can get the J's. See if I find my great great granddaddy Savage on here or something. Oh wait, I went backwards. We in the L's. How did I go backwards just then? I forgot what page I was on. All right, let me just click one. 131. I'm in the G's. All right, let me go a bit. So the J's gonna be a little bit later. Let's just try 136. Let's skip ahead a little bit. Let's see what 136. All right, Johnson. Okay. Which one of you nigglets last name Johnson in here? I know at least one of you nigglets last name is Johnson. Hey, Sean Antonio say Joe Willard Jackson. We call podcast say Green. Instinct say Bush Acres. Hey, okay, Mr. Don Evans say go back. Hey, all right, I'm gonna go back. Hold on. All right. Hey, Marquise in here. We gonna go back and look. Hold on. Let me look at my granddaddy real quick. Let me see if my granddaddy name in here. I gotta go back one. I'm in the Johnsons. Hold on. We was on page 136. Let me go back one. And we're gonna go to some of y'all's on y'all name. We're gonna see what we can find. Alright, we in the Jacksons. See Lou. I got a Louisa Jackson. James, Isaac, look. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I told y'all Isaac, James. Sarah, Lucy, James. My great granddad, little Jackson James. My great granddad, somebody named Telephus. These ain't no African names, boy. These ain't Daniel, the tribe of Daniel. Jimmy, Willie James. We got a Willis James. Little Willis James. They go my see. This is an old ass family tree right here. I got y'all. Check this out. This thing's so old I had to dig it out my shed because I keep redoing my tree. There go my great great granddaddy Willis right there. I don't know if y'all can see that. Willis James 1868. I ain't saying that's him on here. I ain't saying that's him right there, but somebody damn sure got his name. It could be one of his great granddaddies. I don't know. I have to look it up. I was just throwing shit at the wall and seeing if something stick just now. And that's what I'm saying. Y'all need to be doing this. Ephraim. The tribe of Ephraim. We got Ephraim and I just showed y'all Ephraim James in my family. On the other live stream. Look, Israel. Somebody named Israel. Look at that. Man, we rappers, man. Look at Trip. 12 tribes. Man, that was crazy. Alright, so I'm finna go back and look at some of y'all stuff. Alright. I see Mr. Dark Element say go back to A. We're gonna go back to A for Dark Element. I just want well, let me see if I see Savage on here. Cause Savage James is a distinctive name in my family. And I bet not see nobody named Savage James on here, period. I'm gonna check some of those. See, it's something y'all gotta do too on y'all own. Like search all these roles. Cause you start seeing your ancestral names, your family names, write them down, write the roll number, and research it further. Let's go back to the A's real quick. So see if we can see A. Dark Element say go back to the A. What A? What's the name? Hold on. Let me look. Acres Choctaw. Alright, let's see. Let's go to the Choctaw. Let's go to A and see if we see Acres. Go way back to the A's. Okay, so it ain't gonna be the first page. Let's see the second page. Let's see how far A went. Oh, wait a minute. This is gonna be the first page. Then the B's. Go back. But remember now, don't sleep on the Choctaw by blood. You can check the A section in Choctaw by blood too if you don't see it in the Freedmen section. Acres. HIJKL Acres. Alright, so it skipped from Adams to Ainsworth to Alexander. Let's check the Choctaw by blood though. Then you got Choctaw by marriage and all that. Check all of them because I don't believe like all this is completely accurate. You know, they got lies in here gonna call somebody a nigga and somebody not. They gonna say he a fake Choctaw. You know what I'm saying? You gotta check all of it. They be hiding stuff. Your ancestors might be on here. They may be calling them a mulatto. They a niglet. Your great grandma on here, she was straight up niglet. They calling her a mulatto and they got her on the Choctaw by blood. See, y'all gotta be careful what you looking at. But they got your granddaddy. He was dark as night. They put him on the niglet side. Acres. Let's see. I ain't turn my AC on. It's hot in here now. Hold on, y'all. I gotta turn my air on in a minute. Acres. Arrington. All right. Let's go to the next one. And this another thing we gotta understand. We gotta understand history. All our ancestors didn't get on these roads. Some of our ancestors, like, especially in Florida and them Seminoles and shit, they were like, man, F them roads. They were like, we ain't going to Oklahoma or nothing. Them knockers went to the swamp. Them knockers undefeated, unconquered. Knockers say, y'all ain't conquered us. So it skipped the acres. And then another thing, look, see, I got a grandma named Niecy. Her name ain't Alien though, Niecy. I know a girl named Niecy too, but I got a grandma named Niecy. Right here on my page. Grandma Niecy Wiltshire. Yup, her parents, my great grandfather Buckle Wiltshire and Louisa Wiltshire, Niecy Wiltshire, my great grandmother. Yeah, these names is in our family. I ain't never met no white lady named Niecy. Never met a white lady named Niecy. I ain't never met a $5 Indian named Niecy. A bowler for lady in the house, salute. Alright, let's look at somebody else stuff real quick. We're gonna try to go through and look at some people's stuff. Our instinct say Bush. Instinct Bush in what tribe? What tribe will Bush be in? Hit me up, let me know what tribe to look in. Matter of fact, y'all give me a minute. Let me go turn on some air. Tribe book. Pause for the call. Let's take an interlude. I'm gonna go get some air. And we come back up. When we come back up for air, we getting back on instinct on Bush. Instinct put the Let's get back to it. We left off with instinct. I had to go turn the fan on, give me some cooler. This studio equipment be hot, man. This junk generate heat. All this junk on this desk, everything on here generating heat. Feel like I'm sitting in the kitchen. Alright. So said the Seminole tribe, Bush in the Seminole tribe. Let's go back to the Seminole tribe. They got the Seminole at the bottom. Why they always putting them? They want to put the darkest nigglets at the bottom. I know what they be doing. You nigglets at the back. They're putting the nigglets way at the back of the damn road, man. Alright, Seminoles. Alright, Bush and the Seminoles. Let's see. Let's go to page 2. Alright. Look at that. I don't say no Barack Obama. Obama name ain't nowhere on here. Look at the Bruner, the whole Bruner tribe on here. Salute to the Bruner tribe. Salute to the Bruner tribe. Salute to the real Bruner tribe. I done had a couple Nagas in here coming in here claiming they was some. I had a couple Caesar Bruner real family coming here. Then I had some fake family coming here. I had to block the fake family. The fake Caesar Bruner family, I blocked your ass. Coming in here talking crazy. Go to page 3. Buck. Bull. Alright, I don't see a Bush. But like I say, don't think that mean anything. And this just one page we checking. You gotta check all over this stuff. You gotta check all over this stuff. Little newborn Seminoles by blood. Let's look at some of these newborns real quick. Charlie Harho, Bowlegs. Look at some of the others. Who else got something? Who else got something? Like, y'all gotta search these records now. Alright. Marquis say his grandma was a Jackson. And what tribe, Marquis? What tribe? What tribe? We're gonna look it up, see what we see. Who else say something? Cherokee and Blackfoot, please. Eldridge and Fishers. Okay. Alright, we're gonna check that out. Abolia. I don't know if I said your name right. About Abalia. I don't know. Fisher and Eldridge. Let's see, hold on, wait a minute. Marquis, tell me which tribe the Jackson for. Cherokee tribe. Cherokee got a long ass tribe. Cherokee Freedmen. Fisher. Hey, Bronze Flat Power Guard, your grandma was a Jackson. See, the Jackson, man, the whole Jackson tribe is Indians, man. The whole Jackson tribe, man. I'm telling y'all, man, this ain't no game. Y'all think I be making jokes. This is dead serious. The whole Jackson tribe is Indians, man. Ain't no niggas named Jackson came from Africa. Alright, let's see if we can find the F's in the Cherokee. The Cherokee tribe so long, let's see if we can find the F. Said Fisher. See the B's. Alright, here's some 470. The D's. Alright, so it gotta be 471 or 472. Alright. Fields, flowers, bleaks. Captain Hightower Creek. Instinct say Captain Hightower Creek. Look, Jackson Foreman. See, Jackson be all over these lists. Like Jackson, man, you if you saying Jackson, you gonna be searching because it's gonna be a whole lot of Jackson in every tribe. I'm telling you, I already know. The Freedmen and in the by the blood, you're gonna see Jackson all over the damn place. Cause a lot of people, China Keys came in. Salute to China Keys. He came in the community chat the other day. He was like, "Man, where you be getting all this stuff from?" I say, "Man, this stuff is available, boy. You just gotta know how to look for it. That's all it really is. You just gotta know where to look." And that's the point of doing this stuff, is to show you that, look, don't get discouraged. Search these records. You're gonna end up stumbling on something you ain't really expect to be there. Like, I pay attention to the names and all. Arhalak coach. I can't even say that. I pay attention to the name. Somebody name, look. Arfoka. What is that? Moses. See, it's always, see, man, y'all can't tell me the Niglets is not the Israelites. It's always somebody. It's a Moses in every tribe. It's a Louisa in every. It's a Fanny. It's a Hattie. It's all these my ancestors' names. I got a Louisa. I got a Fanny. I got a Hattie. We got a Moses. All these same old names. Joshua, Thomas. These same names, man. Samuel, Lottie, the same names. I swear, look, Moses. That's Moses. I pay attention to everything. Solomon, Ruth. You niggas be reading the Bible, Mary, and don't even know it's about you. David, don't even know it's about your ancestors. It ain't even no religion when it come to you. It's about your bloodline. It's your family tree for real. All the way back to the Bible. One of the oldest books on earth. Creeks by the blood. Let's go to the J's and the Creeks by the blood. See how many Jacksons in the J's. On Creeks by blood. Childers. Go back. And we ain't gonna go, like I said, we ain't gonna go through every road, man. We can't go through every road, y'all. But I just wanted to get it started, man. So y'all, man, y'all don't have to have me to do this. I went way too far. Like you can do this with your family, man. Sit down with your people to say, hey, man, let's look at some stuff. All right, Proctor. Go back some more. 537. We got some more. Probably about 532 or something, maybe. Go back some more. Maybe 528. Go back some more. 525. Went back too far. Alright, 526 and 7. Not a last name, Island. I like that. Hetty Island. Hetty. Same old name. See, that's why see Mary. See, the same names, Opes Thomas. Same first names all the time. It's the same. If you do your family tree, you're gonna see the same thing, just like mine. You're gonna see the same name over and over. That's why I'm saying, don't be surprised if you see your name or your sister name on here, because it might be that you was named after your ancestors and it just got like that over and over again. That's why even on Ancestry, niggas be getting confused, because you be seeing doubles with different dates. It do be the same name again, and it is your kinfolk. It's just different people. They got the same name. You inherited these names. These are not slave names. You got these names all the way from biblical times. Ain't nobody name you this stuff. You been had these names. Dang, I'm still messing up, y'all. What I'm doing? 528. I'm looking for the Jacksons. I just want to see how many Jacksons. Alright. And it's going to be telling too. Because if the Jacksons ain't in the Creek by blood and they only in the Freedmen section, that's very telling. Jacobs, Jackson. Look how Simon. They got a small amount of Jacksons on them by the blood side, right? Matilda. I got a grandma named Matilda, man. This is crazy. See, all these, even I look more than that just first names. I look at more than just surnames. I look at these first names a lot. Cause first, Fanny again. First names get passed down a lot. Everybody gonna get the surname, but them first names be getting passed down repeatedly. That's why you niggas don't need to be changing your name either, man. All you niggas out here talking about, I'm gonna change my name. I'm gonna change my name to something Afrocentric. You niggas, you destroying your history. You destroying your ancestry. Your kids gonna grow up, they entitled to the truth, our true history, but you done effed them up. Because you done changed your name to Muhammad Booty Scratcher. Now your kids on the road looking for a Muhammad Booty Scratcher, and it ain't even your real name. disrespecting your ancestors. My name sound funny, like, so my name made me who I am. Like, my real name Thornton. My first name Thornton. You know, when I was a kid, how many people thought they could try to bully me because of my name, and it ended up bad for them. It created my personality. Y'all be running wild like I am. Like my daddy named me after his brother, who was named after another elder. They named me Thornton, my nigga, and people thought they can pick at me for something like that, and they got their ass whooped on the house for that shit. I ain't ashamed of my name. I ain't ashamed of who I am. If you niggas want to change the name, and niggas talking about one name is DJ Khaled, I gotta beat your ass. Your grandma name you Cassius, I'm gonna call you Cassius, nigga. Man, I got it's almost 10:30, y'all. I can't go through the whole road, y'all. Y'all gotta do this too. Y'all gotta do this too. Digitized index of the final roles and citizens and freedmen. It's easy to find it. It's easy to find it. It's on archives.gov. The final roles index, National Archives, nationalarchives.gov. So I'm giving y'all the head start. I'm giving y'all the head start if you ain't seen this. I know some of y'all done seen this before. I know it's some nigga that's in here gonna be like, oh, Black Jack, that ain't nothing new. Alright, I feel you, my nigga. It ain't really nothing new. But, like, for those who didn't know about it, now you do. And you know where you can look. There's some way you can start. Especially if you're trying to work on your family tree. How many of you not trying to work on y'all family tree? Hit me in the chat and let me know if you started on your family. Did you even call your mama and your daddy or your grandma and your granddaddy if they still living? Did you even call them and ask them about their ancestors? Did you call them and say, granddaddy, who was your granddaddies? And did you listen to him? Did you listen to him tell you? Did you call your grandma and say, grandma, tell me about your grandmothers and grandfathers? Hey, I believe say, do you have an Indian card? No, I will never get an Indian card. I don't really want to be on that because it's associated with the fake people. See, I don't want to do anything associated with the fake people. The real Indians was traditionally and historically denied citizenship and denied access. So that's a very telling thing. Like if your ancestors were denied these things, that's an indicator that they were the real ones. So that's why I don't want to associate with the $5 tribes, their reservations, their casinos. I don't want to associate with any of their stuff. Cause that's how they try to mix themselves in and say, see, we all part of the tribe. No, we the Indian Negroes. We the ones y'all denied. We the real ones. We the ones that all the tobacco ads show. And the tobacco statues show. And the bone savage clocks. And the allegories of America. And the personifications of America. And the maps of America. It shows us and only us. It doesn't show other people. It shows us and only us. The real ones, then you know they whitewash some, of course. But it shows us and only us. And I gotta get busy, man. I gotta get I gotta get something for my people, and I gotta take my ass to the laundromat. Salute all the niggas at the laundromat. Man, I just want to touch base with y'all on this one, man. We're gonna get back on. We're gonna do a part 2 to this probably later on today, and we'll come back. We'll probably see if we can get at some more names. But I gotta go get some stuff done, y'all. We will return though, man. Try butt with me one more time. Support the House of Cons. We got the Cash App at the top of the screen. Cash.app/$ House of Cons. Especially if you learned something new, Managa. Boom shakalaka! I'ma catch y'all later. We out.